See. Welcome back, and today we're going to be talking about the American Express cards. Once again, we're going to be talking about, however, today their personal cards versus their business cards, and why you may want to get a personal card versus why you may be wanting to get a business card, and what are the benefits of either or. So, with American Express, they have a line of personal cards, they have a line of business cards, as well as they have a line of corporate cards. So today we're not going to be confusing the corporate cards with the business cards. We're going to be talking specifically about their business cards. So the first thing that you want to understand is the main separation between the two is a personal card is to be used for making personal purchases, which would be for yourself as the individual, and a business card would be used for making business purchases, which would be for your entity and not yourself as an individual. So you would not want to confuse these two types of cards and think that you can just get a business card and make a bunch of personal transactions. So the next thing that you want to look into is when you're getting a business card versus a personal card, how you're going to apply. Of course, the application processes are both very similar online application processes. But remember that for a business card, you're including your business revenue as well as any potential business projections for that year. And with a personal card, you're going to be including your actual personal income. So those are two things that you want to definitely make sure you take into account when you are looking at your business credit and your personal credit, and you're deciding whether or not you want to apply for a business card or personal card. Remember that with your business credit, you can in turn apply for more credit because you can include your personal assets as well as your business assets. Now, the next thing to think about is with American Express, for their business credit cards, they require that you include your business information, which would include how you formed your business, if you have an EIN, all that type of stuff. And on the personal side, you're not going to have to include that. The other thing is their business cards are personally guaranteed, all of them. So if anyone's ever telling you, oh, you can go with no PG and get an American Express business card, they're telling you a tale. It's not true. You have to personal guarantee. That's why they're asking you for all of that personal information. And if you look at the application, there's no box to check for personal guaranteeing, because it is a requirement to personal guarantee when you apply with American Express. The next thing is, remember, the business cards are intended for business and the personal cards are intended for personal. If you get a business card and your intended use is for personal and they audit that card can potentially be closed if it's not being used for business expenses. And last but not least, ensure that you separate your business and yourself as independent entities. You do not ever want to commingle funds or cross funds between your business accounts and your personal accounts. That's why you apply for these accounts separately. If you're caught commingling funds between accounts, you can have situations where accounts can be closed, or when accounts are audited, they can drop credit limits, as well as when it comes to taxes and potential litigation, it would open you up for a lot more issues, because if you are doing what they call piercing the corporate veil by putting funds or transactions from personal and business together in one account, then you are now you're now no longer separated as a business. So you're not operating as a business at this point. Now you're operating as yourself, and you open yourself and your assets all up for potential litigation or potentially to be audited and have other legal ramifications. With that being said, as always, thank you guys, and we'll see you all in the next video.